It kept moving over and over every night, so I couldn't sleep. Like, I was too busy covering my whole face, but except my eyes. And I was just staring at the black figure. And he would literally do nothing but look at that ball. And then look at me. And then look at the ball. And then, like, it felt like he was looking right at me at that day. And I was like, no, I did not like it. So I told my mom and my parents, I said, hey, there's a ghost in my room. And my mom was like, we don't believe in ghosts in this house. You better be quiet about that. There ain't no ghosts here. No, my mom, she knows ghosts are real, but she likes to say she don't believes in ghosts in here. So that was one of my ghost experiences. I literally slept in my sister's room for a whole few months. I did not go back in my room until my sister was like, I'm tired of you being in my room. I want you to go in your own room and go to bed or something. Yeah, my mom was like, yeah, you need to go in your own bed. You're getting too old for this. I think when I reached 12, I was like, alright, I guess I gotta go back in my own bed. Sorry if I had to stop playing, but this is actually a good story to concentrate on. But, oh my god. But, yeah. After like a few... Yeah, I don't have to do that. Oh god! No! Oh! Back up, back you demons! God dang demons. So, after I turned 12, I didn't see that ghost ever again. At all. Never saw him again. Until that day. Like, it was safe to go in my room, but whenever I get tired, wake up in the middle of the night when I want to go to the restroom, my side of the hallway, we have a bathroom, and I think I mentioned that. No one goes to that bathroom. We go to the other. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the right side. We have two bathrooms. Oh, excuse me. We have two bathrooms in that old house. One on my side is one by the dining room on my left side, and the other one with the second dining room. Well, I would say it's not a dining room like on the left side. It's like a man cave where my dad likes to go into to watch shit on TV. Like, we had two living rooms, but we call it. He calls it the man cave. We have the main living room where everybody with visitors comes in. But my dad's man cave, that's on the left side. But anyway, I'm off track. So I woke up and I wanted to use the bathroom in my bathroom because I ain't have time to go to the other side to use the good bathroom. Because the bathroom where I am on my side kind of sucked, and we never took a bath in that one because it looked dirty, and we were afraid of spiders in that one because we was like, no spiders. But the other one never had spiders in it. So me and my sister, we were like, no, we ain't going in that bathroom. That one has spiders in it. And we were like, yeah, I totally agree. We're never gonna go in there. So I'm off track. That night, like a year later, no one was awake but me. No one was awake but me. And the black figure, the same black figure, was in the hallway. Literally in the hallway that day. Just standing there. I literally walked out, looked to my left on my side, and I was like, scared out of my freaking mind. I wanted to scream, I wanted to say something, I just literally just froze for a moment. Did not go in that hallway, I ran straight in the middle hallway, went to the restroom, and went back in my sister's bed. And Zara, I'm sorry to call my sister's name out, but my sister was like, "Why are you back in my room? The ghost is back in the house again." And she was like, "What? I thought he was gone." It's like, she was too sleepy to get up and find out, but I felt safe just sleeping with my sister, not in a weird incest way where everybody always says, Alabama jokes. And keep in mind, yes, I am from Alabama. But no, I felt safe because sleeping in my own room, because I was afraid he was just gonna go back in my room and just be like, "Oh, I'm back. I'm gonna have to torment you again." I was like, "No, I'm just gonna sleep right here in my sister's room." I don't know what was wrong with the left side of the house, but I did not like it. I felt like I had the unlucky side of the house. So, it happened to me as a kid. That was my first experience of ghosts. Second experience of a ghost, you know what? Yeah. My second experience of ghosts was when I was working at a job called Sloss Furnace, and that was the time when I was working with my uncle, where he was like, "Hey, you want to work at Sloss Furnace?" I was like, "Yeah." Oh yeah, Sloss Furnace is basically a job where I dress up as monsters and I dress up as monsters and scare people. Like clowns or zombies or stuff like that. And I get paid for it. But, you know, tax-free kind of pay. And sorry, I'm looking around while telling the story. So, the people I worked with were pretty nice and awesome. Just shout out to Sloss. People that are watching this from Alabama, go to Sloss Furnace. It's a great place to go. What the hell? But, yeah. While my uncle was there at the time with me, what the heck is going on with that ground? Oh, it's my shadow. So, my uncle used to tell me that, like, yeah, a lot of people died at this factory, so you might see ghosts and stuff. And I was like, wait, what? And people around who I used to work, well, that I work with to this day, they literally said, yeah, there are ghosts here. People die here. You will actually see ghosts. And I experienced seeing one ghost or two in my ghost section. And keep in mind, we be there until like 5 o'clock p.m. to either 12 or 1 o'clock a.m. That shit is scary. If you work by yourself in a session, you will see some shit. If you work with a group of people, you will still see some shit, but it won't be as frightening because you have a person with you. What the heck is going on? You have people with you, but they'll witness what you saw, and you'll be like, dude, did you just see that? And it's like, yeah. Was that the ghost? It's like, yes. Just ignore it, he can't hurt you. That's why we have security guards sometimes at my job. Mostly to get protected by the people, because, you know, people tend to get, you know, really too scared and try to hurt us because they be like, oh, you scared me, I'm going to have to fight you. And you'd be like, well, why did you come here if you're going to fight me? You paid to get scared. But, oh, that's what I get for talking too much. But anyway, yeah, most people be like, oh, I'm going to fight you if you scare me. And I'm like, well, you paid us to scare you. Why would you fight us? That was like the logic I never understand. Like, I'm just here to do my job. That's it. That's all I'm here for. But it's nice to have a security guard at your session if you're by yourself. Because, one, group of people, and two, people tend to get scared if you're by yourself. And, oh God! Wow. Hey, let's not die. Hold on. So, my experience of the ghost. The guy I used to work with, he was like, dude, did you just see something? I just saw something move by itself or something. He was like, what, really? Then we saw a random door open. Ah! I'm dead, ain't I? Yeah, here with that. So, I remember the guy who I was working with was just like, dude, something just moved, and I don't like it. I don't think I want to be here. My boss came over there and said, yo, what's going on here? Dude, we see ghosts. Say, yeah, that will happen. But there's ghosts here. It's like, we should not be cool with this. And yet, it's like, yeah, but that's the spirit of Halloween. Say, dude, I brought my friend to Sauce one time. He was like, bro, I better not get possessed or have a demon come to my house one day. And I said, shoot, I better not get a demon come to my house, because that shit is scary. And that's one, I experienced that like 3 times. The second time, I was on my own. Because we had less people working at the job. And, oh shit. Yeah, here. I'm missing 5. Push her over there. Anyway, yeah, I remember my boss was like, yeah, we need more volunteers and stuff like that. Can you fill in this spot by yourself? Wow, I'm missing literally 1. Now I have to go look around. I literally have to look around. I apologize for this. But at least I can focus on talking while looking around. So he was I basically got the one where I was literally I have the whole scene by myself. Like, it was a large scene, and I had to pop out in one spot. And me sitting there for like hours upon hours, scaring people. But when there's like nobody coming by, I will be on my phone. But then again, I'll see something move or I'll see something make noise, and I'm like, bruh, I'm by myself and I'm freaking the hell out. I'm like, fuck, man. I love this job, but I don't love it at this point where I'm by myself, because I gotta have a person near me. My boss came by and said, I think my boss scared me one time. He's like, hey, how you holding up? I was like, bruh, don't scare me like that. It's too scary to make too much noise when you're by yourself. I did not like it. Also, let me look around while and stuff like that. I think I was in a clown session and I was scared. I don't know. Being by yourself, is really terrifying when there's ghosts. But being with others, it's less terrifying, but it's still scary because you don't know what's going on. Not only that, the people I work with, I remember when they were like doing a midnight staying work after midnight, and they're just like, hey, let's do a seance and summon some ghosts or demons. I was like, you guys can go on ahead without me, because I'm not doing that. I don't want to get possessed by anything. You guys can deal with that shit, because you guys are crazy enough. Keep in mind, these are some crazy white folks. These are crazy white folks that do this. I like them, but they are crazy. Trying to get a look around. I know it's empty around here, but I gotta look. But yeah, I love my job. It's a great job. I'm going to be working there this year. That's why I'm going to be. I might have a less. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I might have a less schedule with my recording and stream. That's why I'm going to try and record early in the morning and edit it out in the morning, best as I can. But it's basically just a seasonal job for me. Just me trying to make some side money. Because, making money is kind of hard these days. For me, because I'm disabled and I can't get a regular job. Oh, there it is. Found it. There we go. But at least I get to talk while, looking for it. Have an interesting story. But yeah, yeah, my first time seeing a ghost was with my friend. Well, my co-worker. The second time I was in a big area. The third time, it was just a group of people. A whole group of people.
Okay, this is kind of a guess, but try 128.
128. A group of people. But, hold on, let me see what we got here.
These are the blueprints to Miss Ruby's production facility.
Okay.
I'll type this information into your binocucom. Use it to find breakables and clues nearby.
What is, I want some cool shit. Anyway, yeah, the third time we were all just doing auditions and stuff, but it happened at night, I guess, and everybody was looking up at the water tower, and we saw a ghost figure just moving around. We're just like, yeah, that's not creepy at all. Not only that, most of the white people are crazy enough to work there. Half of the black people were just like, they're crazy enough, but they were like, nope, I'm not working here. But then again, they realized, shoot, I'm getting paid this much to work here? Heck yeah, let's do it. Like, if you like horror, and you enjoy it, and you like to scare people or dress up and do crazy things, then yeah, of course this is your gig. Me, I'm down for horror. I like horror things, and I'm down to scare people and stuff like that, but I'm not down getting punched by people. That's why I'd be like, boo, and keep my distance, because I don't want you to be too scared after the point where you hit me. Because I don't like to get hit. I bruise easily. But yeah, I remember that day where we all saw the same thing. Even my boss is like, yeah, there goes this. Because Sauce Furnace is basically where it's basically a history museum where a factory where I guess they were making coal, I guess. I don't know what they're making. It was just a factory of something. Like, can't go that way. So, what do we do here? I think we've been through all of this. Yo, what do we do now? I might not be paying attention here. Give me a minute. Bailey, what am I supposed to do? Wait, what? Is that breakable? But yeah, I don't know. I think it's not like I only do sauce every Halloween, which is gonna be Halloween soon when I'm gonna be doing it this year because I want money and money's nice. So no. Swamp ass. Shut up. Okay, there you go. There's the key. Yeah, they ain't show no keys over here, which is weird. I was like, wait, where does this go? Gross. You're gross. Terrible. But yeah, that's my job. I just basically, like, every end of September and the beginning of Halloween into, you know, every October I do sauce and I just do it for fun. You know, I do it for fun, but I also get paid while doing it. I've been doing it for so long. I enjoy the job. It's a great job. They pay me well. Tax free. It's like an independent job. It's like, you know, one of those W-9 kind of jobs. Because I don't want the government to be listening like, hey.
Voodoo egg beater to stir up that unsanitary mess.
If I can unlock the cauldron's lid, I might be able to thrash their production and build up enough steam pressure to get launched up to Ruby's Skull Temple.
Okay, sounds like we've got a plan. To get around that thing, try moving in the shadows made by the masks so that the guards won't see you.
Alright. Like I said, if the government is listening, it's not a touch job, it's basically a W-2 job, like I'm my own boss, so technically no one's paying me. It's tax free. I don't make much money. Cause I'm disabled. I can't actually work because I get paid by the government. And it kinda sucks. But let me not get my business out there. It's just how I am. Not a lot of people don't notice me a lot, but whenever I say when I'm disabled, I mean I'm disabled by the arm. Like, here's a little, you know what? I'll let you know a little bit about me. At birth, I used to be, I'm disabled by the arm.
Oh my god, a green waterfall overflowing with bones and body parts. I'm telling you, the health department's going to come down big time on this dump.
Okay. Yeah, at birth, I was a 10-pound baby, I guess. You bitch! I'm gonna get you, you know that, right? I was like a 10-pound baby, and you know how babies are supposed to be birthed by, you know. Ow. Wow. Like, babies are supposed to be birthed by the head, but me, I was kind of like, you know, I guess I wasn't, you know, placed correctly inside my mother's body, I guess. Wound. So instead of me getting out of my head, I was kind of slanted by my arm. Or wow. Well, there goes that. So basically, I was too big to be, you know, birthed. They basically had to break my arm. They had to break my arm to get me out. And that sucked. So, fucking piece of wow. So, I basically had to be, I guess it's Paletti? I'm trying to get the story right. Oh, let me pause this so I can get the story right. So, at birth, I would, you know, most people are supposed to be birthed by either by the feet or the head. And me, I was like not in the right position, so all they saw was my arm, and plus I was too big because I was like a 10-pound baby at the time. And as a kid, well, as a baby, they had to break my arm to get me out because I was too big, and I was disabled because of that. And they literally had to break it, like make the arm. I couldn't feel nothing, like I had nerve damage, and my arm was kind of funny shaped. Like I think it was called Paletti herbs. I think it's called herb Paletti. That's what it's called, herb Paletti. I can never get it right, but I know it's something like that. I'm pretty sure someone's smart out there to know what I'm talking about. Like it's herb Paletti. Or I might be saying it wrong. I don't know. Like, that is my disability. Like, like I get so many looks whenever I go to like fighting game tournaments or playing with friends, and most of my friends will look at me like, "Yo, how are you playing this game with one arm?" It's like, it takes years of practice. As you can tell, I'm playing the game with one arm right now. Like, you may be wondering, how am I playing the game? I'm basically using my other hand, which is bigger than the other hand. Because I got a huge hand with long fingers. And I'm glad that I have that. I basically let my other hand hold the controller while I just cover up my other hand with long fingers and just play the game. That's how good I'm good at video games. Because most people don't know. Even though I'm glad they're like, that's why I'm glad most game companies are kind of like looking at disabled kids out there, that, you know, giving you know, like giving kids, you know, weird controllers. But me, I kind of don't need that, but I also kind of need it. But I'm glad most game companies are doing that. That's why I wish Nintendo would like stop focus on like, here's a Wii remote or here's a gamepad and all that junk. Because like, yo, what about disabled people? What if they want to play this game and you giving us these weird ass controllers and not giving me a regular, I don't know, PlayStation 2 or a Square controller or something like that to play with, but you give me a huge Wii U pad that I have to control with, or a Wii remote controller to play with. Oh, don't keep in mind, I use the nunchuck, and you have no idea how hard I had to figure out how to use that. I played Super Mario Galaxy with that controller, and I managed to figure out how to do that. I had to hold the nunchucks together just to play the game, and press buttons with one hand. I don't know how I did that, but I managed to beat that game. Like, I managed to use my right hand to hold the long nunchuck and the other by moving the character. And then whenever I fight a boss, I stick them together and just start pressing things. So, yeah. I got it rough, but I managed to figure it out when I play video games, and I never let my disability stop me from playing video games. Never. But I always wish that companies would tune to a lot of people who are disabled out there and be like, yo, there are disabled gamers out there that play games, and I wish they'd tune to that. But after noticing PlayStation and Xbox is doing that, because I saw that huge button thing where to play a game, I guess. I don't know what it was, but it was a controller for disabled, and I was like, I appreciate that, I like that, and people need to make more stuff like that. Like, find ways to make more controllers for disabled people. Sorry, I got a rant. I had to get off topic on that. But yeah, that's a little story about me being disabled. I think I said that once on stream once. Let me get over here before he does. I think I was talking about ghosts earlier. I think I gotta come back here. Yeah, third experience about ghosts. How the heck you get over there? Nope, we ain't getting over there. I don't think that's happening. Unless I'm blind. But, yeah, third experience and ghosts at my job. A whole group of people are at the audition. That, when everybody saw it, and most people left, but other people just like, they didn't care because, you know, they were used to it. And the others was like, yo, that was freaking cool. My third experience in the ghost was here in this house right now that I'm living with my parents. But I didn't live with my parents at the time. Quiet, you. My only issue is, how do I get that over there? I need to go back. Unless I'm missing something. I think I might be missing something. Let's move forward, then we'll see if we come back. But, yeah. Yeah, my ghost experience in this house. But this is before when I decided to, when I was visiting my parents because I was going to school at the time. And, basically, I think I was almost finishing college, and my parents were like, "Hey, you should come visit us." Like, not that I don't visit my parents, because I do every time whenever there's a spring break or think to, you know, take a break. Ooh. Oh, okay. So I almost fell to my death. So, it was springtime, even though I was almost finished with school. Came home, my parents was like, hey, you can spend the night in your old room. And I was like, cool. So, my sister was there at the time before she moved out with her boyfriend. Speaking of which, congratulations, baby. My sister's got a boyfriend. She's been with her boyfriend a long time. Congratulations. I'm still working on getting me a girlfriend. Working on it. I just, you know, I just gotta get out the house more and get more gang, I guess. I don't know. I have no problem talking to people because I'm a friendly dude. I make a lot of good friends. A lot of good friends. I'm the friendly type of guy. Like, I have no issues talking to people. But anyway, I'm off track. Of course. How the heck? Screw it. I'd rather just take the hit and just figure this out. Get out of here. Anyway. So, back to the situation at hand. Thank you. There you go. We figured out how to get back up there. So, while I was going in my old room, I noticed one of my sister's cats, because my sister likes cats, and one of her cats, before I got my stuff in the house, because I decided to move back, because, you know, my apartment that I lived in was too expensive to live in, so I was like, you know, let me move back in and save us some money until I decided to move out. So, I went to my sister's cat's notice was looking at side of the corner, like the upper one of my corners, and he was looking at it. And my sister's like, you realize, you know, a cat, when they're looking at something and there's nothing there, they see something like a ghost or something. And I was like, okay. Oh, so that's how you do it. Wow. I didn't even have to take a hit. He's right there. So my sister was like, yeah. So you got a ghost in your room. And I was like, God, that scared me.
That's right. I know you're here. I've seen it in the stars. It's all over my tea leaves. I'm in your mind, raccoon. I know your game. You better run for it, or me and my voodoo children are gonna sign you up for an eternity of soulless servitude.
I'm not gonna lie, she actually scared me for a second. I was like, what the heck was that? But, what I was talking about. So, I noticed the cat was just staring at the wall where my desk used to be at. And he would always stand there, just look up at nothing. And until my sister noticed it, and she told me, yeah, there's a ghost in your room. And I was like, what do you mean? I'm up here playing video games, and this is before I started streaming or recording, because I don't know, most YouTubers motivated me to stream and do YouTube, and I think two of my friends motivated me to do YouTube. That's another story that I might tell. But yeah, so I was playing video games, didn't notice the cat. He was just looking up, this and that. Sister came in and was like, huh, yep, you got a ghost. You gotta leave your room. And I was like, well, I told her this straight up. Well, as long as he ain't coming in here bothering me, we good. He could do whatever he want, as long as he ain't bothering me playing video games. I told her straight up that. Yeah, I can't go that way. So, I was trying to act cool in front of my sister. And she was like, alright, don't be saying that when he started doing something. I was like, like I said, I'm playing video games. He can do whatever he wants, as long as he ain't bothering me while I'm playing video games. She leaves the room. I turn back around, look at the cat.
Look at all the security. This must be the source of all the disgusting green soup.
Yeah. Won't matter when I get over here. Cause now I gotta deal with him. So it was actually funny when I turned around to look at the cat. I was actually traumatized a little bit. The cat literally wiggle out, looking back and forth while looking at the same spot. He looked back forth, and then look at my direction. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I ran out of my room because I was like, bruh, did the ghost just come over here at my direction? Because you know the cats, they see shit that we don't see, and I'm looking like, what in the world? I was just like really scared because of that. And I had no choice to sleep in my own room because, you know, my sister's boyfriend was living here at the time and they had to share the same room in the bed. So that was something. Oh, I had to sleep.
Before my righteous analytical ability.
Hold on.
The combination has to be 571.
5, 6, 7. You get the drill. You get the drill. The freaking Raven cereal.
Mind bending. It's Matthew de la Coupe's perpetual slow motion technique. With this move, you can slow down time whenever you want, not just while jumping. Hold down the triangle button to use it.
Oh, okay. Alright, I guess that's cool. I guess that will help, because, you know... Alright then. So, before I get off track, yeah, I had no choice but to sleep in my own room. But that day when I saw the ghost, the cat left. But he only did it that one time. He never did it again and say, "Oh, there's a ghost in here." Nah, that was like a one-time thing. But I was paranoid after the point where I did. Oh my god, another one of these. Oh god, I don't want to do it. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. But yeah.
That vehicle seems to be outfitted with some sort of high-energy cannon. Use the left analog stick to move, and aim the right analog stick in the direction you want to shoot. Remember, you can always shoot in one direction while moving in another.
Oh boy. Okay. So, yeah, I was paranoid, but I also slept on the left side of my bed. Keep in mind, my dress was on the right. I was like, I'm gonna sleep on the left side. Maybe I'll feel safe on the left side. Ah! That's gonna suck. Oh, I was like, what's going on here? I thought I lost something. Or stopped recording. Oh boy. So never saw this thing ghost again. Probably don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna even think about it. I tend to ignore it now because, you know, I'm so used to ghosts. Because they don't kind of bother me no more because I know they're real. So I just be like, just ignore it. Just tend to ignore it. Not only that, my mom would tell you the same thing because even though as a kid she would have been like, we don't believe ghosts in here. But when I'm older, she knows what I'm talking about. I think I think, wow. Look, I'm trying to pause the game so I can hear myself think right quick. Like, I remember I was having a conversation with my mom with this same conversation.